What's up, everybody? Bluegabe. I've got a very interesting video for you today. You see, I had an entire video planned, but a good friend of mine in Illinois threw a huge curveball by calling me Saturday morning while I was deer hunting here in Florida and inviting us up to Illinois to hunt with him. There's no way I could turn it down, so I haven't had time to film the video that I wanted to film. This weekend, Jake and I, my 15-year-old, went up north and were deer hunting with a good friend of ours, Andrew Hunt. He told me he had a really good deer he wanted me to kill. He said it's very big bodied, it's an old buck. He took me in, and the spot that he took me into was this gnarly swamp. He literally went in a natural area inside the swamp that was overgrown. He took a weed whacker and a machete and he cut out about a 30-foot circle, and he put a little protein feeder in there with some corn and some corn on the ground, and this buck immediately started to show up. He knew I wanted to kill a buck with my bow on film, so he sent me in there. Now, I was expecting to hear this deer coming. If you look around right now, you can see it's super thick. I've got water right next to me. It's thick everywhere around me except for in the water, so you know I can hear the deer coming. I'm sitting there, my bow's hanging up on the hanger, and all of a sudden the deer literally just steps out. Opening morning. The sun's not even up yet. Now, before I get down and go track the deer, I want to tell you that this video is not all about deer hunting. I'm going to show you my Uncle Jay that I brought home from Georgia. I took it to my buddy Robbie's house and he did some crazy good upgrades. I also wanted to show you these skull mounts that Crystal recently did for us. They're done. She's just got to bleach them out and get them ghost white. That's a buck I killed, a buck Crystal killed, and a hog that I killed recently. Look at the teeth on that thing. All right, let's take it back to the woods so we can go find this buck. And then when we get back, I'm gonna show you my Uncle Jay. So I wanna give you a quick tech tip. The importance of hanging your bow in the perfect spot. This morning, I can only see about 20 or 30 yards. So I knew in the dark, I needed to have my bow really close to me. I don't wanna sit here and hold it the whole time. So I took this bow hanger right here, and I actually put it in a tree twice to get it at the right height. You can see I've got my quiver right here. I wanted my bow to where it literally, my hand's just right here, I'm relaxing. I can just ease up here and grab it, and in very little movement, I can be ready. And you know the buck was shot right there. He came out from behind that tree and was right there. I couldn't do much moving. So that's a good, important tip, to always have a good bow hanger and have your bow to where you don't have to move much. I literally only had to reach right here, and that's all the movement I had to do. I just heard my boat crank up, so here comes Andrew.
Big old buck track right in our boot tracks coming in. I bet he come in here and smelled you before you ever saw him. What do you think?
He didn't go far.
All right.
Look,
I hope not. That looks thick.
This is where we walked in, and that's where I shot him.
This is swamp Uber. This ain't dragon services, all right? So he better be close.
This was key, because when he stepped out, I could not move. How about my rope to pull my bow up with? That's overkill?
Yeah, sorry, man.
That wasn't in the budget?
When you're the, you know, premier guest and you get stands that nobody's ever hunted before, that's, you know, just what you got to deal with.
You know what the best part of the story is? I was just telling you, man, we need to move this stand like 10 yards, and I look up and he's standing there. Oh, that just spilled all
It almost made it.
back. Huh?
Almost made it. It almost made it out.
How about the fire ants in my backpack this morning?
Are they fire ants or are they sugar ants? Because
No,
there was a
they
whole
were
lot of snacks when you opened that backpack.
Fire ants. Last night we accidentally left my backpack at the boat ramp, and this morning I opened up my snacks and it was full of fire ants. If you don't know what a fire ant is, that's what a fire ant is.
See, that's what we're looking for.
That broadhead's rank. What'd you see this morning?
I saw a nice buck. Most people probably would have shot, but you don't get to shoot big ones when you shoot the medium ones.
I'm pretty sure I've watched him fall, but I'm not 100% sure. I know he went right through here somewhere. Oh yeah, right up here. Man, this place is thick. Good.
Good.
Look right up there.
There we go. That looks like a white underbelly if I ever seen one.
Just like I thought, he didn't go far. God, his body's big. Jeez. He looks like a whale. That is a ginormous bodied Florida deer.
Oh, he don't look that big. He don't look that old. That's what your text says.
I'll show him once I get him cleaned up. He is rather bloody. This broadhead right here. I'm gonna put the link in the description below. That's the same broadhead I killed my elk with. They are nasty. This is the definition of a swamp donkey. All right, you can go. I can get into this one.
All right, let's keep it on his knees.
Boy, this might be the heaviest Florida deer I've ever seen.
I like to think I can get a pretty good one to the boat by myself, but I'm glad you're here.
Oh, it's thick over there. He's a big old biggin. His rack ain't the biggest, but he's probably my top 2 or 3 favorite deer I've ever killed, and he is huge bodied. Jake,
Yep.
that looks like a straight up death machine.
Yep, I got it off Facebook Marketplace.
What is it?
It's a XL Crazy Cart you can get from Taxi Garage.
Dang, what's powering it?
It has a 500 watt motor, 48 volt controller, and a 48 volt battery. Crazy stuff.
Show us how you can rip on it.
Come out to the road.
This kid, this is just what I need. First it was the mini bike, now it's a crazy cart. These kids and their toys. I need to go over here now though and show you my toy. The work that Robbie did for me was everything that I was missing that was keeping this boat from being the ultimate riverboat. Now it's dirty. I don't know if you watched my video a couple months back when that boat was on fire. Well, I actually pushed that boat while it was burning out of that creek so the woods didn't start on fire. I didn't show that on camera though because I was literally pushing a boat that was on fire.
He's gonna run, he's gonna push through
That's
it.
what I
Hung
was
on
just
his
thinking.
boat.
He's gonna push right through it. Oh, it tore it in half. Ugh.
The only thing it did to the boat was left some black stains. What Robbie put on for me was these lights. I've got one here, two on the other side just like this, and I've got two in the back. So when I'm pulling limb lines, I can actually see what I'm doing and not need a headlight. So here's what the lights look like at night. We're obviously underneath my shed still. I just wanted to show them to you. So they have blue and then white. That is going to be so nice for pulling limb lines. You can see how bright it is. That's my fence, and that's probably 10 feet. Then once you add my headlight, which is right there, there's nothing we won't be able to see. I'm really digging that. The most important thing that he did was he put this splash guard on right here because this motor is so strong, and I've got this kick plate. The water used to come up right here and go right in the boat, just constantly. This splash guard that he had welded up and put on here is going to completely eliminate that. Good, I'm glad you didn't break any of your legs.
Nope.
I'm glad to see you're all intact.
I haven't crashed it, but you have.
I did crash.
I wish we got that on camera.
I actually crashed his mini bike the first time I rode it, and I crashed his crazy cart the first time I rode it too. Now you might be saying adding some lights and a splash guard isn't, you know, very much of a custom job. Those 6 lights and that splash guard will now completely change the way I run that river. When we are running in the dark and we're pulling limb lines, I always have to have a headlight on my head, and sometimes tree limbs and stuff breaks it off, pulls it off my head, pulls my hat and everything off, and now I'm completely blind in the dark. With those lights, I do not have to worry about that anymore. Babe, you did a pretty good job.
Thank you. They're really clean. They just still have to be whitened quite a bit.
What about Chunkers over here? Tell everybody about his rolls and what you find in them.
Yeah, so he has a lot of layers of rolls.
Fat rolls.
And yeah, you have to kind of part them to get the lint out.
Bo. Most importantly, are y'all ready to go eat some sushi?
Yes.
Yep.
100%.
We have been on the go non-stop, and this is the first night the 3 of us have been here with absolutely nothing to do other than Crystal and I need to pack because we fly out tomorrow. So we're gonna go to one of our favorite sushi restaurants, and it's not one that I've shown you before. Wait till you see the roll that they make at this place. So you see that water, what color it is? Here in Florida, we do things a lot different with our meat than a lot of other places in the country. We actually soak ours in water to get all the blood out. That's a backstrap. Those are hams, and that's the deer you watched me kill. Now, some of you might say, oh, I can't believe you're hunting over corn. Listen, I don't care. Andrew put me in that stand. He worked his absolute butt off to go in there and clear that area. He had a camera in there. He scouted that deer for over 3 months. So it wasn't like we just threw some corn out and that buck came in. Andrew has months upon months of finding that particular deer for me. There are much bigger horn deer in there, but there's not very many deer that's bigger bodied and older than that buck. So I am super proud of him, and I'm super appreciative to Andrew. He's put us on all kinds of fishing trips, and this was our first hunting trip together. My first morning I was tagged out. Jake saw a bunch of deer, but unfortunately couldn't get the shot at the right buck, but we will be back. I just drove up to the gas station by my house. I called Big Ed the butcher, and he's gonna process this deer for me. Sometimes I let him do it, sometimes I do it myself, but because we're leaving tomorrow morning and this is such a big bodied deer, Big Ed's gonna take it and turn it into summer sausage, regular sausage, cube steak, and hamburger. Look at him, right on time. If you're interested in getting some deer done by Big Ed and you live in South Florida, you're about to get an up close look at his business. Right there. Ed, how many deer did you process today?
Today, let's see, I went in at 1:30.
1:30 in the morning?
Yeah, and I did 42, and then I prepped up 25 for tomorrow.
Any hogs?
I think I did 4 hogs.
You're a working machine.
Mostly deer, yeah. A lot of deer have been walking out. It's been crazy.
So you got up at 1, or no, you got up at 1 and went to work.
I went home at 8 o'clock. I went home at 7 o'clock last night. I slept for an hour. I went to bed at 8. I woke up at 12, went back down, worked all night.
All day.
And I'm just coming home. Now I'm going back, we get up at 12 again and go back. I got a lot of work.
Goodness. Hey, don't you love it when those people say it must be nice?
Yeah, I love that. Must be nice. Must be nice to work.
Thank you.
All right.
I've known Ed for a long time and he has done a lot of my deer. You will not meet a harder working person.
And I'm old.
And you're old. Once again, Big Ed's Butcher, only in South Florida, about Port St. Lucie South.
All the way.
Unless they're wanting to drive even farther.
Bring it on.
Bring it on. Thank you. The next time I see that deer meat, it will be prepped just like it would be in a grocery store, ready to go in the freezer. You can take it out in individual packs. It will last years the way he packages it. It's a no-brainer. If you've got a couple deer and that's all you have a chance to kill, if you take it to a good processor, the way they package it and put it away, you won't have to go to the grocery store and buy meat for a while. But that's enough about deer meat. Just wait till you see this sushi roll. It's coming very soon. Jake, you look good pushing that stroller. You want an edamame? How you say it? Edamame? Edamame?
Edamame.
What, huh? No. We've come to a conclusion that Bo can smell food. We walked in here, he was sound asleep when she was carrying him. He stayed sound asleep in his crib until our salads got here. To crying he went. Oh, you think that's funny? You think that's funny? Jake, what is that?
It's the crunchy spicy tea.
That thing right there looks serious.
It does.
But can he do it without dropping something?
It's gotta go in the spicy mayo, in the eel sauce.
I knew that wasn't gonna happen. What roll did you get, Bo?
The milky milk.
Babe, you got eggs in your food.
Yeah, this is ramen. That's good. You're gonna try it.
Who comes to a sushi restaurant and
Try
eats
it.
ramen?
I think you'll like it.
What is ramen?
I ain't got a clue. Soup.
Look at those beautiful eyes. Look at that bad boy though.
Thank you.
Let me know if you need anything else.
I mean, it don't get no cooler looking than that. I don't even know where to start. They've changed it a little bit. It doesn't look like it used to. That right there is why I ordered this. This is like a spicy seafood salad. Just like Jake, a little bit of each. Fried lobster. Here, bro.
Next lobster season, I expect you to make this.
Yeah. I'm not very good at making sushi. Jake, try this.
What is the 1-star rating?
This is a spiny lobster tail. I bet you it didn't come from Florida though.
Except the one with
The 2 stars. All right.
Good, isn't
I'll
it?
take the blushing.
I give this lobster right here, this whole roll, a 10 out of a 10, huh, babe?
It's good.
A little dab of wasabi. This is my favorite roll of anywhere I've ever been. It does not get better than that. Man, that's good. Now, I don't really recommend doing what we're about to do. It's very, very, very dangerous and irresponsible on my behalf. If you ever go and eat sushi and you eat eel sauce and spicy mayo and just a bunch of sushi style food, don't come do what I'm about to do. Jeremiah's Italian ice with custard. I hope we don't get very many red lights before we get home. Growing up, I drank milk like 3 or 4 times a day, but over the last couple of years, my stomach has not been agreeing with milk. And this is custard on top of an orange Italian ice. It's so good, it's worth it. Jake got mango. What'd you get, babe? Yours is about to drip.
Chocolate and strawberry.
Let Bo just stick his face in it.
He would love that. Look at him.
Italian ice delivery service.
All right.
You call, we haul.
Thank you. There you go.
Hey, you better not miss school tomorrow because you're sick. You know that?
Yep.
Is he out?
He's had a long afternoon.
Oh. Well, let's go in for the night. So we pulled up and dropped Jake off at his mom's house. My 10-year-old son, Luke, he got sick today at school and his mom had to pick him up early. And if you are new to the channel, that was Luke that came up and I handed the IC to. Right now, I've got to get my bow, my arrows, and all my hunting clothes and fit them in this case. Lakewood Products. They make, in my opinion, the best bow case on the planet. It's a soft case that has, like, it looks like plywood, but it's not. It's a little bit flexible inside. I have had this case for probably 10 years. I've flown to Colorado at least 10 times, out to the Midwest 10 times. I've never had an ounce of trouble with that case. My bow's always been on whenever I've got to wherever I've been going. That bow case right there is worth its weight in gold. Empty, it weighs about, I don't know, 8 pounds. I can pack my bow, my arrows, all my broadheads, and all my clothes and keep it under 50 pounds. I've been looking for this thing forever. This is my rangefinder. So that's it for this video. I gotta turn it off and get to packing. I can promise you one thing though. Here in the near future, we're gonna get back to normal. If you do follow along a lot, I normally upload 1 to 2 times a week and we do a array of videos. We may be in Louisiana, Dominica, Jamaica, Georgia, Alabama. There's no telling where we're gonna be. But right now in October and November, we're gonna be deer hunting. So just bear with me, be patient. I don't film a lot of my deer hunts, even though this next week in Illinois, I actually have a real cameraman coming, so I will be able to film it. But deer hunting for me and for Crystal is just a time, and my kids, is just a time for us to reflect on the past and think of some new ideas in the future, because I am sitting in a tree, can't talk, so all you can do is think. So bear with me, I promise you, we've got some good ones coming. But right now I gotta end it. We'll catch y'all in the next one.